What do we Destinites do here in Destin, Florida when it's too cold for us to get in the water at the beach? Springtime in Destin, Florida can be anywhere from February to May. Our weather might wax and wane between warm weather, freezing weather, rainstorms, and wind. And you know what they say, the April showers bring May flowers. But in any case, it is typically too cold for us Floridians to swim in the Gulf until about May or June. I'm not gonna lie, the pool heater at my house stays on for a good 3 months at the beginning of each year. So what do we do during springtime when sitting at the beach just isn't enough? In no particular order, here are my top 7 things to do in Destin, Florida during the spring. Number 1 on my list is Moon Crush. Moon Crush is a music festival that's gaining in popularity in our area. It's typically about 3 days long. Their lineups have been amazing. It is definitely, whether you live here or if you're visiting here or if you have a second home here, if you have a second home here, make plans to be at your second home for Moon Crush so you can check out the festival. But again, no matter if you're a local, if you're a visitor, or if you own a second home here, the music festival Moon Crush is a great place to hang out outside, listen to music, connect with your friends, connect with your family, and just have a great time all around. Number 2 on my list, and probably at the top of my list, would be the wine festivals in the springtime in Destin. First of all, I love wine. I love the sun. I love going to wine festivals. I would say the top 2 spring wine festivals would be Destin Charity Wine Auction, which is usually in the top 10 in the country. I mean, people come from all around the country to go to this event. It's huge. They have a huge auction. They have the traditional wine tastings set up on Saturdays and Sundays, and then a lot of other kind of events around that. There's also the Sandestin Wine Festival, which is at Baytown Wharf on the Sandestin Beach Resort, which Steph and I actually had the opportunity to go to last weekend. We had a blast. I have not been to that one in a long time. We had so much fun. There were great wines. It was beautiful weather. We just had a really great time. And then something that's new, it's called Bubbly Baytown, which is also at the Baytown Wharf. And it's every Thursday right now, I think until May 19th. And they do kind of like a sip and shop. Like there's free champagne. You can walk around and get free champagne, shop, participate in all the happenings that are going on at Baytown on any given day of the week. So it's definitely something I'd like to check out. I haven't been yet, but if you do check it out, let me know how you like it. Number 3 on my list would be a farmer's market. I love to go to a farmer's market. In our area, we have some all around us, and they're typically on Saturday or Sunday. If you're interested in going to one, I would definitely look it up and make sure which day it's on. But just to name a few, we have the Grand Boulevard Farmer's Market, which is at the Grand Boulevard in Santa Rosa Beach. There is a farmer's market in downtown Fort Walton Beach. Niceville has a farmer's market, and Niceville proper. Obviously, there's the Seaside Farmer's Market, which is probably one of the more popular ones. It's at the amphitheater right in the heart of Seaside. And then Watercolor actually has a farmer's market as well. I think it's the 30A farmer's market. And then there's also a farmer's market in Rosemary, and that's a new one for me. But again, love a farmer's market, and I would just double check and make sure whether it's on a Saturday or a Sunday. Number 4 on my list is pickleball. Pickleball is gaining popularity around the country. There are a number of places you can play pickleball here, take pickleball lessons. There's the Destin Community Center, United Methodist Church, Morgan Sports Center. There's the Destin Pickleball Club, and that's just to name a few. I know of a couple places that are going up right now as we speak, but again, if pickleball is on your list, there's plenty of places to do that in Destin, and the springtime is the best time to do that here. At number 5 on the list is karaoke. Now, some people do not want to get up in front of a crowd, but give me the karaoke mic and I am going to belt out a tune for you, have some fun. I might need some liquid courage before I do it, but there are plenty of great places to do karaoke in the area. Just to name a few, we've got Kenny D's in Fort Walton, Harry T's at the Harbor Walk in Destin. There is Foo Bar downtown Fort Walton Beach. There's also believe it or not, the American Legion on Main Street. They run a karaoke night as well. And then AJ's, all of the AJ's locations, wherever it may be, at some point throughout the week, they have a karaoke night. Check out the websites for each of these places to make sure you're going on the right night. But again, if you're looking for something to do in the springtime because it's too cold to go swimming in the Gulf, karaoke should be on your list. Number 6 on my list is live music. I love live music. I love live music throughout the whole entire year, but springtime is, again, a really great time to go listen to the live music. It's typically outdoors here. There's daytime live music, there's nighttime live music, there's tons of places to go listen to live music. I am just like, this is a drop in the bucket compared to what is out there and available, but McGuire's is a great place. Beauchamp's, I love Beauchamp's on Sundays at 3 p.m. The Harbor Walk Village, there's AJ's, again, they do the live music as well. It's typically at night unless it's on the weekends. A couple more great places to check out some live music would be the Harbor Tavern, which is on the harbor, and then there's also the Craft Bar. Definitely check the websites for times and days when these places will have live music, but it is hands down one of my favorite things to do, especially in the springtime. And number 7 on the list is boating. I guess I kind of saved the best for last. Boating is something you can do here pretty much all year round, depending on the kind of boat you have and whether or not you're willing to bring blankets and Uggs on the boat with you. Especially when you're having a little bit of spring fever and it's truly too cold to get in the water, you can get out on the water in the boat. Again, blankets, Uggs, sweaters, these are all wonderful things to bring on the boat with you until it gets a little warmer. I would say we're at a point right now where I can definitely go on the boat in the swimsuit and not get cold and stay warm the whole time. You can boat in the bay, we boat out to the islands, maybe we go camping on the boat. I think my husband would kill me for using the word camping, but boating is definitely something that is perfect for springtime, whether it's for the day, the weekend, the week, or whatever. I'm a boating girl right here. In a nutshell, there is plenty to do in Destin during the springtime that gets you outdoors in the sunshine, having fun with your friends and family, enjoying life. Again, all of these things are great for locals, it's great for visitors, but again, if you're like me and you're a true Floridian, it is too cold to swim in the springtime here. It just is. But again, outside of doing stuff on the water, there's plenty in the area to do. Check out the websites for specific information on the places that I mentioned and have a fun time in the spring in Destin, Florida.